If you are going to war, you need to strike hard. PvP is dangerous, but Extinction can provide you with some valuable tools. In this video, I will show you everything you need to know about weapon traits. Hello Dodo crew and welcome back for another video on ARK Ascended. Grab a bottle of water and let's get straight into it. On a side note before I start, as of I'm editing this, I'm at about 1800 subs. If you could sub to help me reaching my goal of 10k subs by the end of the year, I would greatly appreciate it. Weapon traits are upgrades that have been added with the Extinction update for ARK Ascended. They can be added to the corresponding weapons and armor pieces in the makeshift mega lab, and you can only add the respective type of weapon trait to each type of weapon. As of now, there are currently 4 types of traits that you can use to improve your gear. Firstly, we got the gun trait that can be added to all guns. This means you can add them to anything, from a simple pistol to a fabricated sniper rifle. Second, we have the projectile trait, which can be attached to all weapons which you can shoot with. Unlike the gun trait, this means that you can also attach these traits to weapons, such as the bow or the slingshot. Melee traits are the third category. These traits can be applied to all melee weapons, such as the pickaxe, club or sword. And finally, there are the armor traits, which can be applied to all armor sets, but only to the chest piece. In addition, you have to know, only one trait can be used per weapon, and traits that are on weapons carried by Mantis will not be triggered. All traits are dropped in the same different qualities depending on how you farm them. In general, there are 3 different qualities which increase the values of the weapon traits. For some traits, it's worth farming the better ones, and for some traits, it does not really matter what quality the trait has, as long as it is used. The lowest quality of traits are lesser weapon traits, indicated by the green color. The second best quality of traits is moderate, indicated by the blue color, and the last quality is called greater, which has the highest values and is indicated by the purple color. Currently, OSDs and the Alpha King Titan are the only places where you can find weapon traits. The easiest way to get large amounts of traits is to make OSDs, as you will have to farm them again and again anyways. OSDs spawn in 4 different difficulties. All types of traits can be dropped in all difficulties of OSDs, and each difficulty drops weapon traits in different qualities. Blue OSDs drop lesser weapon traits, yellow OSDs drop moderate and lesser weapon traits, and red and purple OSDs drop all qualities of weapon traits. If you're doing purple OSDs, the amount of waves significantly increases the amount of weapon traits you can get. If you want to know how to farm OSDs and get an insane amount of loot, watch the linked video. Up until now, all big ARK YouTubers have only talked about how to get the traits, and no one has done the work to find out which traits are actually available and which are any good, because they were busy pumping out 2-minute Extinction videos. First, we got the gun traits. There are currently 5 gun traits that you can add to your weapons. First, focusing. It increases the damage you do to an enemy with this weapon up to 10 times each time you hit the enemy. Cannibalizing. If you run out of ammunition for the weapon, you can still use it. However, instead of the required ammunition, the durability of the weapon is reduced. Protecting. Every time you hit an enemy with the weapon, the damage you take is reduced. The damage you receive can be reduced up to 10 times. Using Tracker. When you hit an opponent, they will get marked for a short time and you can still see where they are. When using Ricochet, if you hit an opponent, you also have a chance to hit an opponent standing right next to him. Currently, there are 5 projectile traits that you can add to your weapons. First, Assassin. Location-based damage is increased by a fixed percentage. This means that headshots, for example, do more damage. Ambusher. After not dealing damage or receiving damage for a certain period of time, the next attack deals more damage. Anti-grav. Projectiles are faster and drop to the ground less quickly. Big Game Hunter. You deal more damage to bosses, alphas or corrupted creatures. And Echoing gives a certain chance of firing 2 additional projectiles, hitting the same target after 0.2 seconds. We currently got 5 melee traits that you can add to your weapons. Weapons that have the Berserker trait have an increased attack speed, but incoming damage is also increased, meaning you hit faster but take more damage. Life Drinker heals a percentage of the damage dealt, up to a maximum of a portion of the maximum HP per hit. A weapon attached with the Rogue trait deals more damage if you hit your enemy from behind. The Shielding trait gives a stackable shield that gives you 1 stack for each hit your opponent takes from your weapon, stacking up to 5 times. And when using the Worker trait, you do more damage to resources that can be farmed but not to the dead bodies of enemies. And last but not least, we have currently 5 armor traits that you can add to your armor. Armor traits can only be added to the chest piece, watch out for that. First, the Mobile trait. While wearing 1 armor piece with the Mobile trait, you cannot be slowed below a certain percentage of your movement speed. While wearing the Marathon trait, you can continue running even if you're out of stamina, but this will consume your water and hunger stat until it is at 0. While wearing the Catching trait, you got a certain percentage of catching the ammunition that hits you and add it to your inventory. Having the Cleansing trait on a chest piece reduces the debuff duration for a certain amount of time. And the Medical trait increases all incoming healing by a certain percentage. For real, I honestly don't know why nobody is really talking about this. This is one of the best PvP changes in ASA so far. Overall, traits are pretty expensive, so it is nothing you can yeet into enemy spaces while raiding, but it would be just stupid to get out of your base without wearing any traits. Some traits like Focusing, Protecting, Life Drinker, Marathon and Medical are pretty strong and can be used in PvP in nearly each situation. Some other traits are pretty situational, but to be honest, it is always better to be over than to be underprepared when it comes to PvP. I will do some posts including all the information I put together so that you can read all of the stuff I found if you want to. I hope you liked this video and I'm thrilled to read if this video has helped you. Hit the like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm and consider subbing to the channel. Alright, Frodo.